Okay. Oh, we've now got 3. What have we got here?
Piles of things. Right, so we've got sweet peppers,
Yeah.
courgettes, and winter squash.
Okay.
So, first thing about a sweet pepper. Sweet pepper is basically a chili plant,
Yeah.
which doesn't have the chemical for making it hot. Sweet peppers develop very, very recently. It's only since the beginning of the 20th century that there's been sweet peppers. I think they found them in Hungary, like the beginning of the 20th century. There was just Hungarian peppers which stopped being hot,
Right.
and they bred sweet peppers from those. So it's a new crop, but it's basically just a chili plant. So the same kinds of things.
Yeah.
Lots of sun, warm and fertile,
Okay.
and outdoors don't expect a huge crop.
Okay.
The variety we've got is King of the North. We've tried this loads, and it's a really good variety for growing outdoors in the UK.
Okay.
It's really grown for a big, blocky green sweet pepper.
Okay.
If you let it ripen long enough, it will turn red, but you'll be waiting forever.
Okay.
To get a green pepper from the flower, you're looking at something like 2 months outside.
Okay.
Ripening takes another 3 weeks.
Right.
So, and this is only going to be flowering in a week or two's time. So it's a while off yet.
Okay.
Other about this, yep, they'll grow in a pot this big or this big, 5 to 10 litres. They'll grow in the open ground.
Okay.
If you've got any kind of protected space, they'll do a lot better in that. And again, very fertile soil. And as ever, when the flowers start to set, tomato feed.
Okay. Are these climbers? Would you need to put
You're
a
going
structure?
to need to stake these because
Stake
they can
them.
become top heavy and then
Yep.
they snap, and that's
Okay.
heartbreaking.
Okay. Fine.
So we tend to do a tripod around them
Yeah.
because that's stable, and then you tie the branches into whichever bit of the tripod they're closest to, and that's very, very stable.
Okay.
Whereas a single stick, that could just all keel over,
Yep.
and then everything goes.
Okay.
One other thing about sweet peppers is, this is also true of aubergines, but it's pretty true of sweet peppers, is when it makes its first flower, which is just about forming in there, it's worth pinching that out. Because what can happen if you don't do that is the plant gets stuck behind the first fruit it makes and it stops growing. So you'll end up with a plant not much bigger than this with one great big green pepper on it.
Okay.
And that's all it's ever going to do.
Okay.
If you take out that first flower, it releases the plant to do a bit more leafy growth, which means that it's a bigger plant and it can actually handle a continuous stream of large peppers.
Okay. Brilliant.
Outdoors, you might get 4 green peppers off this, so don't expect loads.
Okay.
Indoors, you'll get twice as much, and if you leave them long enough, they'll go red.
Okay. Brilliant. All right. That's sweet peppers.